Alright folks, welcome back to another episode of Planescape Torment. Now that we have Fall from Grace in our party, we're going to begin to talk to the other patrons around here. Let's start with Juliet. You see sad Juliet looking as miserable as ever. She barely acknowledges your presence, looking your way only briefly before staring off into space once more. What's wrong, Juliet?
Oh, nothing at all. Only that I spend my days gazing into the face of mediocrity, seeing if anything can erase its dreadful, tedious passage.
Is your life so tedious?
Alas, it is.
Closing her eyes and massaging her temples.
Dreadfully boring.
Perhaps I can make it less boring for you, my lady.
No. 'Tis kind of thee to offer, though I am already with the man, sir, and I do love him dearly. 'Tis just I wish...
She taps her finger against her chin.
Something more of our liaison.
Is the relationship lacking, then?
The only thing it lacks is excitement, sir. Our families took the news of courtship splendidly. His siblings love my siblings, and our friends think our union is blessed by the powers themselves. All fine and good, but things are going... 'Tis not right to have such trouble-free courtship.
I don't know about that.
Dost thou not? Hast thou ever had such a courtship?
She glances briefly at you.
'Twould seem that life is filled with a variety of problems, judging by the pallor of thy skin.
I can't remember any courtships I've had. The remnants of ones I've encountered suggest that I've had some problems.
'Tis just that all my friends have such interesting relationships, one fraught with turmoil, feuding families, daggers at one's back, poison, mad siblings, and irate fathers with large swords. I have a lover whose family loves me and whom the world's love. A great source of annoyance. How I wish I could formulate some way to spice things up.
Morte floats close to you, whispering, I feel sorry for a lover. He doesn't know how bad he has it. Shit like this is nothing but trouble. What did you have in mind, Juliet?
I'm not sure. Some element of danger, jealousy, something intense.
Why don't you make up some fake love letters from a hidden affair?
Juliet's eyes brighten. Excellent notion! Most excellent!
She suddenly frowns.
But he knows my handwriting. Wilt thou write some for me?
Not my sort of thing. I can find you some, though.
Oh, wouldst thou? Excellent. When thou dost find some, please give them to my love, Montague. He may be found within the Civic Feast Hall. As for the letters, please try Scofflaw Pen. He runs a print shop in the lower ward. I thank thee.
Farewell. Alright, so you can go to Scofflaw Pen to get the letters. Or... I believe there's some love letters in here. I'm not sure if I can just break them open. Let's try it. Let's see if she gets pissed at me. I'll be taking that too. Alright, so you can take the love letter from the dresser there. It's a passionate, steamy, and rather graphic love letter. It talks about the Alabama Hot Pocket and the Cleveland Steamer. Now we need to leave real quick and deliver the letter to Montague, or whatever the fuck his name is. I don't know how to pronounce that shit.
Third. Might I have a word with you?
No, shut the fuck up. And we're gonna go to the fest hall here. Splinter! Oh my god, it's Master Splinter! have a gigantic throne here. This throne appears to be old as the building itself. It looks unused. More of a piece of artwork. Alright, we just have to find the correct guy here. There he is. Of course, the last place I check. Get the fuck in there. This handsome young man seems lost in thought, his brow furrowed and slight frown upon his lips. Greetings.
And to thee, sir, hail. What dost thou wish of me?
Are you Montague? I need to speak with you about Juliet.
Oh. He gives you a puzzled, slightly suspicious look.
I overheard her speaking at the brothel. She's having an affair.
Thou speak falsely. I would have thee present me proof before I took thy claim as true.
I also found these letters, motherfucker. Read them and weep.
He takes the letters and reads them over. Alas, 'tis is true. She has found another love who loves her passionately, unlike my flamer ass. Heartache is a sunset's fate, I think. I shall move on to another love and let this other suitor have her, considering the passion of his words.
Wait! This is all a ruse!
What dost thou speak of?
She's trying to trick you into being more passionate, dumbass.
Why did she not simply say something?
I don't think it really occurred for her.
Apparently not. So what should be done?
Turnabout is fair play.
I say ignore the chit. Act distant and unconcerned. That'll spice up things considerably. Truly? Trust me, kid. Start ignoring her, create some friction, leave them wondering, and they'll be clawing all over to discover what's the matter, right, Chief?
Yes. She'll think something's wrong, and for once, he'll be playing the game rather than being the target.
Aye, I like the sound of that very much.
Good luck. I hope it works out.
And farewell to thee, well, sir. Now I've seen some things to attend to. Should we meet again, we might speak more of the matter.
He bows and leaves, turns to go. Alright. Now that we've done that, simply return to Juliet, the bitch. And we'll get another 10,000 experience. Juliet looks to you hopefully.
Well, anything yet?
Montague seemed disinterested. I recall him saying he was bored with things, in any case.
Juliet looked shocked. He said what? How could I have been so... Oh shit! It would appear as if my relationship had troubles I so desire, and I merely missed them, all because of my melancholy.
Perhaps. I have some questions now. What are you doing here?
I am here in preparation to become a sensei. Mistress Grace is our teacher. All the prostitutes here are students.
A sensei?
A member of Society of Sensation. A faction devoted to sensation and experience. Mistress Grace would be better suited to answer the questions regarding the sensates than I.
She rolls her eyes.
Oh, go on if thou must.
Tell me about this place, hooker.
The brothel, 'tis a school for aspiring sensates. Mistress Grace is our teacher, and by the way, more qualified to answer such questions.
Do you know about Ravel Puzzle?
Bravo, Bravo, what? Who? Juliet appears perplexed. Is that truly someone's name? If it is, V's might know more of her. She knows myriad of tales. Can likely tell thee one of this Ravel.
Forget it, Juliet. You're a stupid bitch. Farewell. We got a thief level here. BRB. Alright. We gave Anna her level. She gained another thief level there. Let's talk to Nenny. Nenny Nine Eyes.
Well met, good sir. I'm Ninny, and how are you? This fine day. Oh, we've met before. I'm sorry. I knew you looked familiar, though.
That's alright, Ninny. I've had some questions. What are you doing here?
I'm talking with you, silly. She giggles and pokes you in the belly. Just like I talk to all the patrons here. All the prostitutes do. That's what the brothel's about. Learning new ways to talk, share experience, and understand other people.
I'm giving her a gay voice because I'm running out of fucking female voices. I had another question, Ninny. What can you tell me about this place?
Sure I can. The brothel for slating intellectual lust is a school that was started by Mistress Fall from Grace. The prostitutes here, like me, are taught the ins and outs of talking to all people to help us learn more about ourselves and others. I love it here. Its non-stop wave of experiences crashing into me and filling my head with fresh new ideas.
Morte murmurs to himself. I guess it's good there's something in there. Bitch don't have much to say. Now we're gonna look for Vivian. So we need to start a quest line with her. Vivian acknowledges your presence with a regal nod. She is still surrounded by the scent of her exotic, erotic perfume, which seems irresistibly draw you towards her. What's that incredible smell? She smiles at you.
I thank you for your compliment, but I assure you, this particular aroma is a blend of paltry odor in comparison to my personal scent.
Your personal scent?
Yes, I have a particular scent that seems to have gone wandering. It is somewhat difficult to keep in one place. I hope that someone did not take it by accident, though you never know. With the ladies around here.
She frowns.
So, by any chance, have you smelled it somewhere?
You smell quite nice right now, you know. She scowls for a moment and smiles.
Yes, and I thank you for the compliment, but I assure you, this particular aroma smells like poo-poo compared to my personal scent.
How could a scent go wandering? She shakes her head.
I meant to infer that it had been taken. The ladies here are a bit jealous at times and have been known to take my various perfumes for themselves. This time, though, someone has absconded with my own personal scent. I worked on that scent, perfected it, and now poof! It's gone. I need not bear such annoyances.
She stomps her feet.
I want my fucking scent back, and I want it now!
How would you know if you found it?
You would know by its smell, I assure you. 'Tis quite striking, especially to men.
I can help you. She seems dubious.
Are you certain I do not wish to impose?
No imposition. I am pleased to help such a lovely woman as yourself. Anna mumbles something angrily. You catch the words pikey and idjit stick. Vivian smiles and nods to you.
You are too kind. Very well. If you run across it, please let me know. I am somewhat anxious to get it back. A one-of-a-kind scent, really.
Alright, so now that we're on the quest for her scent, we can start asking the other hookers about it. talk to Echo. The striking young woman has skin the color of burnished copper, a translucent white dress held precariously by golden clasp. It's draped carefully over her shapely form. Greetings, beautiful hooker. The woman nods and smiles briefly. The scent of her hair, sweetly perfumed, fills your nostrils. Not much we can do with Echo really right now, so fucking we'll talk to that hooker later. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god, I can't talk to Vivian no more. She's driving me crazy. She's dumb. Alright, now I'll ask her about Vivian's scent. What?
Oh, I just can't. I can't say anything bad about anyone. I'm just no good at it.
It's not bad to point out a thief, Nenny.
Oh, but I don't know if she's a thief.
Nenny bites her lip and looks at you with pleading eyes as if she just wishes you'd leave the topic alone. Look, why don't you try and say something not nice about her?
Oh, all right.
Nenny puts her hands on her hips and frowns deeply, almost exaggeratedly. You resist the temptation to laugh.
Oh, I dislike her very, very much.
She pauses for a moment and looks at you out of the corner of her eye, as if gauging your reaction.
Was that convincing?
No, not really.
I knew I wouldn't be any good at this.
She looks up at you depressed.
Do you know how hard it is to say some bad things about someone? It feels so wrong.
Why don't you practice on me, Nenny?
I suppose I could try.
She looks dubious.
You big, mean, nasty brute.
She puts her hands on her hips.
Meanie.
She looks at you.
How was that?
Put more accent on brute. Try hitting me. Try beating the living shit out of me. Nenny clamps her hands over her mouth, looking shocked.
Oh, I couldn't. I mustn't, she blinks. How does one hit somebody anyways?
Go ahead. Do it lightly if you have to. Remember, I'm a mean, nasty motherfucker. I deserve it. Nenny slaps you. You barely feel it. She looks like shocked and frightened. She hurt you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did it hurt? Tell me you're okay.
Come on, show me what you got. You can say something bad. Just let it all out.
Oh.
She draws her tiny frame to its full height, balls her hands in a fist, puts them on her hips, and scrunches up her face in a cute scowl.
Oh, damned be you! You deserve that for all the indignities you put me through.
Going out
Late at night,
her eyes roam up and down your body.
getting into fights and getting all scarred up. What are the kids gonna think,
Excellent.
Oh, don't you excellent me like I'm some backlicker looking for your approval. I'm my own woman, and this woman is about to walk out of your life unless I get some solid commitment.
That's enough out of you, Nenny. Nenny punches you. You barely feel it.
Take this!
She punches you again.
And this!
She punches you again, promptly turning into a little fist-flailing whirlwind. Okay, let go of the anger, you crazy bitch. She sighs tiredly.
Phew, that was easier than I thought. And I'm sure I'll do better next time. I'm so excited to have learned something new. Thank you.
Ask her again.
Maybe. I saw that mean Marissa sneaking out of Vivian's room one night. Now, I'm not saying she took it, but I know Marissa's not a very nice person. She sure sounds suspicious, huh? I'd go ask her about it.
Alright. So once you get that bit of information from Nenny, let's continue. Continue stealing shit, that is. Oh, break this shit open. Oh yeah, it's my coppers now, bitch. Now we're gonna seek out Dolores. Where is DeHorace? Delora, there she is. Delora's cold, steely eyes flicker over you briefly as you approach her.
Greetings. In what manner may I serve you?
Just how might you serve me, Delora? She blinks her eyes and touches her hand to her heart, bowing her head slightly.
I am able to debate any scholarly or academic matter quite proficiently, if that is your wish. I am also well versed in various games of strategy, like chess and checkers, should you wish to play something, though I have the materials for few games here.
Kick your ass. Now we can have quite a long quest here. This fucking microphone is pissing me off. Alright, so let's see. Let's try to play a game. Alright. Delora brings out a thin lacquered box which unfolds into a small board marked with a grid. The contents of the box prove to be a number of polished stone chips, half of them black, half white.
This game goes by many names. Shall I explain the rules?
Yes. She explained to you the rule of the game, how the chips are moved, how one bests the opponent. It seems somehow faintly familiar to you.
The rules are simple, yes, but a great deal of complexity lies within the game itself. It takes a great deal of time to master. Shall we play?
Yes, let's. As you play, you come to realize that you've done so before. You recall various ploys and strategies that have won you previous games and employ every trick you know to beat her. Suddenly, a strange feeling comes over you. Memories of a smoke-filled field of battle begin to fill your mind. Atop a great hill overlooking the fighting, you sat mounted upon a massive four-legged beast. The brain of horns carried your orders to the troops below. Even as you watched, your forces divided, fleeing left and right as the foreign army fought its way up the hill to slay the enemy lord. You...
The fools!
You had thought, lips curling into a wicked smile.
My knights shall charge down the hillside and stop their advance in an instant. At that very moment my retreating footmen will fall into the crush of their flanks. Yet another victory soon to be mine.
You suddenly realize Delora's watching you intently.
Are you feeling well? We might take up a game another day if you so wish.
No, let's continue the game. Delora plays excellently, counteracting all but your most crafty moves, but eventually your feints and calculating maneuvers win over the well-crafted strategies. She nods approvingly as she begins to put the game away.
You are a fine player, perhaps a master. I commend you for your skill.
Thanks. You mentioned debating before.
That is correct. I am neither a tome nor a tutor. I have no desire to educate my patrons. Should you have a matter to discuss, however, the 15 factions and their effect of Sigillian politics, the most effective battle stratagems for warring in Archeron, or the meaning of existence itself, I would be most pleased to choose a counterpoint and engage you in debate.
You choose a topic and begin. The debate lasts a long time as the two of you exchange points and counterpoints, each attempting to methodically undermine the other's position. As you speak, a strange feeling begins to come over you, a memory trying to surface. Memories of a great hall begin to form in your mind. A vast place full of well-dressed elites. A formal ball was taking place. Before you, a small, impeccably dressed fellow who wore a golden medallion. It was emblazoned with a symbol you dimly recall as the sign of one. The two of you stood in a circle of onlookers who've gathered to listen to your debate.
But that's impossible, the man was saying, looking perplexed.
Oh, but it is, you recall yourself replying. I've made several inarguable points and given you a number of examples. You simply don't exist.
But you can't, where I accept
Yes, you cease to exist, and without a flash of light or puff of smoke. With no fanfare of any sort, the man was simply gone. The onlookers ooh and ah. Some clapped. You remember giving a flourishing bow and walking away, a small, satisfied smile upon your lips. You suddenly realized Delora is watching you closely. Are you feeling well? We might finish. No, let's continue, bitch. As hard-pressed as you are to beat Delora's infallible sense of logic, you eventually win out. Thank you. Delora nods. If you would like, we can debate once more upon the same topic. No, I whooped your ass. Now I'll ask her if there's anything we can help her with. 13. Delora pauses as if thinking. No, I am not. My first love, Merriman, possesses still the keys to my heart. So long as he has them, I shan't be free to love another. This is the cause of my melancholy. Then I'll find this Merriman and speak to him on your behalf. Delora nods, the slightest hint of a smile appearing on her lips. She bows her head. Where you find to speak with Merriman, I would be most grateful. He's a member of the Society of Sensation, so you may wish to ask for him at the Civic Fest Hall. So again, we are to return to the Fest Hall. As you can imagine, the biggest reason you want to do all these shameful quests here is for the mass amounts of experience. In this particular quest, you can get about 50,000 experience or more. So unless you're cheating, this is a good thing to do. If you're cheating, you shouldn't be playing the game anyways. You should go fucking shoot yourself, you fucking cheater. Fucking hate cheaters. Alright, man, where the fuck was this guy? I don't know. Maybe he's up here with this dickhead. Go through the fucking door. This fest hall is quite large. It's so big. There he is. This man looks like a biter, cantankerous old codger. His mouth is twisted into a frown that becomes even more severe as he notices you come in his way. Merriman my name may be, but merry I am not. Off with you, young one. No time for the likes of you. He goes into a fit of coughing. I need a smoke. Shooing you away so loudly. Wait! Delora wanted me to speak with you. He eyes you suspiciously. That's so? About what, huh? Huh? Hello? She says you're your first love. And that so long as you hold the keys to her heart, she'll never be able to free to love another or fart. She told you that now? I'm surprised. Perhaps leaving her in under Mistress Gray's tutelage did what I couldn't. Started to develop her feelings in any case. He pats a pocket on his tunic. I won't just give you the keys. Wait, those are literally the keys to her heart? He nods. That they are. The law is a construct, didn't you know? A creature of sorcery and clockwork mechanics she is, and one of my finest creations. But cold without emotion or character. I brought her to the brothel to set her so that she could not leave, in hopes that the constant contact with so many others would begin to develop her own personality. The keys are the tools used to set her. She wants them because she feels they're limiting her personal growth now, I suspect. What do you want for the keys? I want to forget that I've lived. Holy shit! I fucked up the text. I've lived almost 150 years now, and I've seen every sensory stone I've cared to in this grand hall. I've little to left time to live, and I'm too weak to go out and search for wholly new experiences. So I need to find a way to forget them all. That way I can start again in my final days. How can I help? I need something, some item, some concoction that will allow me to forget, like a draught of the river Styx, something like that. Right, but I'd punch you in your fat fucking face. And we'll continue this quest in a later episode, but you'll have to come back to watch more. Stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Game Hoarder, out.